I'm Brooke Schlyer here at the John Raines house, where visitors can get a glimpse of what life was like in the 1860s from one of Rancho Cucamonga's earliest influencers. It's not every day that you see men walking in high heels. I'm Brooke Schlyer here at the Walk a Mile event that raises money for domestic abuse victims. It's a fun event for a serious cause, and it gives guys a chance to see what it's like for women walking in high heels every day. The rebellion has begun. The Hunger Games Mockingjay Part 1 premiered in London Monday. Stars Jennifer Lawrence and Josh Hutcherson hit the red carpet to promote the film. New details in the Kim Kardashian robbery. Kim Kardashian said that when the robbers began asking about a ring, she knew immediately what they were referring to, a $4 million sparkler given to her by Kanye that she had been showing off on social media for 2 months. The robbers got away with that ring and a box worth millions. So I ask you, is it smart to post your every move, every second, especially big purchases on social media? Let us know what you think about social media's role in her robbery using the hashtag #DiamondsAreForever. And I'm here at Fashion Week San Diego 2014. It started tonight and it's going to be a crazy week. We have a dog show, we have kids modeling, and we even have some new jewelry lines. Exactly 1 year after the Brussels terror attack, tragedy strikes again, but this time in London. On Tuesday, an assailant, now identified as 52-year-old Khalid Massoud, ran a car into pedestrians on Westminster Bridge, killing 4 people. One of the victims was a man from Utah who was there celebrating his 25th wedding anniversary. Massoud eventually crashed the car outside of Parliament and stabbed an officer who later died at the hospital. His rampage ended when officials fatally shot Massoud. The Islamic State has claimed responsibility for the attack, but as the investigation continues, many questions are still left unanswered.
That's the main line of our investigation, is what led him to be radicalised. Was it through influencers in our community, influencers from overseas, or through online propaganda? Our investigations and our arrests will help in that, but the public appeal will make a big difference if people come forward with more information.
9 people are in custody and being questioned by police as they continue sifting through evidence as part of the investigation. The new Poway Unified School District Superintendent was introduced earlier this week. Dr. Marion Kim Phelps is the first minority and first female chief of Poway Schools. She'll be on the job April 3rd and is eager to get started. One of her first goals is figuring out what is and isn't working in the system. Having a stable budget is also on her to-do list.
My immediate plans are to hire a CBO first, and then also to work with our employees and the board collaboratively to be able to ensure that we have a fiscally solvent and stable budget.
Kim Phelps, by the way, is no stranger to San Diego. She also earned her bachelor's degree from UCSD, master's from Point Loma Nazarene, and her doctorate from SDSU. A Pakistan plane crashed earlier this week, killing all 47 people that were aboard. According to Pakistan International Airlines, the pilot made a mayday call about a suspected engine problem just before losing contact. A flight data recorder has been recovered as investigators are trying to find out why the plane crashed. Flight PK661 was carrying 42 passengers and 5 crew members. One of the victims was a famous Pakistani pop singer named Hunad Jamshed. Jamshed and the rest of the victims have left the nation in heartbreak. Republican voters gathered at the U.S. Grant Hotel to support their party and watch the polls. Only taking their eyes away from the TVs for one brief moment.
As your mayor, I'm so proud of the work that all of us are doing together.
While plenty of seasoned Republican supporters attended the event, young Republicans also made a large presence in the crowd.
I haven't been to an election night party yet. I've been to, plenty of events with different candidates and different people and with the media and everything, but I haven't been to an actual election night party for the Republican Party, so I'm excited.
I used to work for a congressman up in Solana Beach, Brian Bilbray, back in 2011, 2012, and I stayed close with the community and all the guys that work on campaigns and work for the candidates, and wanted to come out and show my support for the down-ballot candidates.
While most were here to support the Republican Party and Trump for president, a few attendees were hoping for a different election result.
I'm really hoping that Hillary gets some more votes. I'm a huge Hillary supporter, so I'm hoping that she wins the electoral votes to pull through in the election.
I am supportive of Hillary Clinton. So I am a bit nervous, but right now it's still very early. We still have a lot of states that have not closed their election polls, so we're just hoping for the best right now.
At the end of the night, only one party could celebrate a victory.
It's an unbelievable result. It's just, I can't believe it. It's definitely been worth it to be here. See all the support that we have here in San Diego. It's just incredible.
St. Patrick's Day celebrations kick off a week early in San Diego, giving parade and festival goers plenty of time to take in the Irish culture. Some enjoyed the parade for their first time. While others make it a family tradition.
I've been coming here since the parade first started. I can remember Maureen O'Connor was the mayor, leading the parade, Grand Marshal with a Guinness in her hand, and our children would hang out in that tree. We'd get here early, and it's just great memories.
The St. Patrick's Day parade might be a favorite among many festival goers, with marching bands, dancers, and even classic cars. But there are several other events the whole family can enjoy in their lucky green. Eating authentic food, fun rides, and playing games were a hit among families, like the Macias, who traveled from Las Vegas to take part in the festival.
They just love seeing all the people and all the festivities. And I think for them also, we're all celebrating St. Patrick's Day, so they love that everyone's wearing the same colors, and that, they just feel like they're part of it, we're all together here, even though we're all strangers.
However, it's music and dance that seem to be the biggest hit. As Sheehan said, everyone is Irish on St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day!
Whoever did this is depraved.
13 members of the notorious MS-13 gang are facing federal charges in connection with the killings of 3 Brentwood teenagers. Authorities say at least 7 of those members are being charged in the murders. Suffolk police and the FBI made the arrest Thursday in a series of raids following a crackdown on gang violence sparked by the teens' killings. 3 of the suspects were linked to the double murders of best friends Kayla Cuevas and 15-year-old Nisa Minkins. On September 13th, the day before her 16th birthday, Minkins' brutally beaten body was found on a tree-lined street. The next day, a similar situation as the body of Cuevas was discovered in the wooded backyard of a nearby home, leaving community members in shock.
Again, I don't even know how to begin to even process what has happened here today.
So whoever's responsible, it'd be in your best interest to turn yourself in, because sooner or later, what they say, what's done in the dark will come to light.
Within a few weeks of the murders, the remains of 3 other teens were found hidden in secluded areas. The bodies of 18-year-old Jose Peña Hernandez was found on the grounds of the Pilgrim Psychiatric Center in October. 2 of the suspects have been linked to his death. Police also found the skeletal remains of 19-year-old Oscar Acosta and 15-year-old Miguel Marcia Moran in a remote area of the Long Island neighborhood. It is still unknown if the suspects will be charged with the murders of Acosta and Garcia Moran. The pair, along with Cuevas and Minkins, were all students from the same high school, causing fear among parents and their peers.
I'm here picking my child up now because everything that's going on, I want to be safe.
It's just a very dangerous time here.
I don't allow my child on a bus stop. I pick up and drop off.
The identities of the suspects and their migration status have not been released at this time.